This is a meditation to help you to access your passion. So sitting in a comfortable position in a place where you won't be disturbed for about half an hour. Sitting with your back straight and supported and your feet flat on the floor to help you stay calm yet alert. When you're ready, allow yourself to just close your eyes and feel yourself becoming aware of your body sitting in the chair and of the surrounding sensations. Any sounds, any smells. What physical sensations are you aware of where your body touches the chair, on your back, your legs, where your feet are held by the floor, the pressure on your feet? What else can you feel? What else are you aware of? Drop down now and just become more aware of your breathing. There's no right or wrong breathing rhythm or speed. Just notice whether you're breathing in the top of your chest or further down in your belly. And just track the flow of air as it enters your nose and your lungs and exits your nose. Feeling your belly or your chest expanding and contracting with each lungful of air that you take in and let out. We're going on a journey to find your passionate self. And you find yourself on the outskirts of a forest. You're standing in long, sweet grass. It is just becoming dusk, and you can hear the evening sounds of the forest starting to stir, and the light is gently dropping. But you don't feel afraid, because there is something enticing about this forest. And as the light gets darker, you look at the sky and a full moon rises, shedding silvery light on a path that enters the forest nearby where you are standing. As you stand there, you become aware of scents from flowers filling the air. You become aware of the sense of gentle warmth touching your skin, and the sounds of insects from the night, chirping of crickets, cicadas, maybe the hoot of an owl in the distance. As your eyes become accustomed to the fading light and the full moon glow, you notice sparks of light dotted around the outside of the forest and all the way through as far as you can see. Like little fairy lights, you realize that these are glowing insects and that these will also light your way. A beautiful stag appears in front of you, coming out from the forest along the path, and you feel his strength and acceptance of you. And he stands there, and you know that he's beckoning you as a powerful animal guide to accompany you on your journey to find the part of yourself which contains your passion. So you walk up to the stag and he nuzzles into your shoulder and you feel antlers touching your hair, your skin, and you rub his neck in acknowledgement of his presence, and he turns and together you walk down the path into the forest. You notice that there is a lot of moonlight and starlight actually coming through fairly sparse trees. So you don't have a sense of being enclosed, but more of a sense of being protected and welcomed by ancient tree beings who grow strong and tall around you, lining the soft, dusty path that wends its way into the forest. The little glowing insects dart here and there, lighting your way as you and the stag walk down the path. You hear the sound of running water. Gentle stream or creek runs across the path not far from you, and you have to walk through the water to get to the other side. It's not very deep, and you feel the water cool and cleansing around the skin of your feet and your ankles. And as you stand in the water, you take a few deep breaths and breathe out, and you realize that any stress that you've been holding just floods out down through your body, through your feet, into the little stream, and is carried away by the bubbling water that flows over your feet. And you stand there and sigh out any stress, any tension, releasing the day that you've stepped away from. And as you step to the other side, you feel lighter, brighter, and filled with possibly anticipation of your journey. Walking along, you notice that the path is lined with crystals that glow gently in the star and moonlight. One crystal in particular catches your eye, and you walk over and pick it up, noticing what colour it is, what shape, what size. It's small enough to fit neatly into your hand. Get a sense of the spirit of this crystal. And if the spirit of the crystal could speak to you and was there especially to give you information on accessing your passion itself, what would it say if you could hear it? What advice would it give you? Maybe you get it as a sense or a knowing or an intuition. You continue walking with the stag, holding the crystal in your hand, and the path opens onto a clearing, and there is a log in the clearing, and there is a guide waiting by the log. The guide looks friendly, and as you and the stag approach, the guide greets you, and you greet them, taking in details of what they look like, how they're dressed. They have a sense of calm, wisdom, and acceptance to them, and you know that they're here to help you on your quest. If you could see them, or if you knew what they looked like, how would that be? Your guide beckons you to sit on the log and sits next to you with the stag standing to one side. Are you ready, your guide says, to discover the part of you that is holding your passion? You reply. Are you ready to accept the part of you that is holding your passion? You reply. Are you ready to integrate the part of you that is holding your passion? You reply again. And the guide makes a beckoning gesture towards a path that is on the other side of the clearing. And as you watch, a long-lost aspect of you steps forward from the other side of the path. If you could see them really clearly, that part of you, what age are they? What do they look like? What are they wearing? Do they look well kept? Or perhaps a little wild if they've been away from you for a while? Do they look happy? Do they look vibrant and alive? They walk towards you and you stand, and you walk towards them. Both of you pause about a meter away from each other. And you stop and take a long look at this part of yourself, so close to you now. And you can feel a sense of passion and excitement and anticipation radiating from this aspect of you. Whatever age they are filled with a sense of passion and purpose. It is catching and intoxicating, and it fills you as well. And you ask them, why did you go? Why did you leave me? Whatever age they are, in their own way, let them reply. You may hear words, or you may just get a knowing or a sense. I'll leave you for a while to have a conversation with this part of you who holds your passion and your purpose. And to show that you have goodwill towards this aspect of yourself, you hold the crystal towards them, and they accept it. And as they hold it, it starts to glow. And it is filled with light and life that is purely soul. It is your soul. It is your passion. It is imprinted with your purpose. And that aspect of you returns the crystal to you, and you feel the energy flowing into you through your hands, into your heart, filling your heart, and then filling your belly with passion and fire and excitement and strength. And it fills your mind with ideas and understanding and inspiration. And the part of you that holds the passion steps forward and puts one hand on your empty hand and the other hand on the hand that is holding the crystal. And the crystal merges into both of you as liquid energy, liquid passion. And it flows around your body, filling every cell with its knowing, its love, and its will. This is your purpose, this is your passion. And you take a step closer until you are both touching heart to heart, and you hug each other. And as you hug this part of yourself, you feel them dissolving into you. And as you breathe, you feel their whole essence filling you, your body, your mind, your heart, your energy body. And you feel a sense of completeness as this part of you merges with you on all levels. You breathe deeply and you breathe in the forest air. And the scent of the night flowers flow in with the breath, and they match with the passion and the sense of being and belonging that you have. A sense of wholeness and completeness that you now have. And you turn around and you see the guide and the stag standing next to each other, both looking pleased at what has occurred here. And the guide says to you, "Are you ready to fully express your passion?" And you answer, and your guide says goodbye, and you know that you can return here any time you want their guidance in terms of following your passion, understanding more about how you can unlock its secrets and express it more fully in your life. And you step next to the stag and you walk back to the path at the edge of the clearing. You turn and you see the guide standing by the log, raises their hand and waves you goodbye. And you and the stag walk back along the path with the little fireflies lighting your way, with the glow of the stars and the moonlight shining silvery light onto the path. And you arrive back at the stream, seeing the moonlight reflecting in the dancing, rippling water as you step into the stream, and you feel yourself energized. And the energy from the stream feels as if it is activating the energy of passion within you as you breathe in, and a sense of clarity and a sense of an ability to flow through life with your passion fills you. And you step to the other side of the stream and continue walking with the stag until you reach the edge of the forest, and you step back out onto the soft, sweet grass, and the stag remains at the entrance to the forest. You say farewell to the stag and it bows. And there is a sense of respect and honour that you feel coming from the stag towards you for taking this journey. How do you feel now that you've accomplished this? How are you standing? Differently to before? Where in your body can you feel your passion? As you close your eyes, you get a sense of the crystal shining in your mind, pulsing out information from the part of you that holds your passion that you have integrated with. And you know that over the next few days, you will receive insights and ideas about how you can express your passion and your purpose. And you feel a part of the crystal beating with your heart, and you know that your passion invigorates your sense of self. And when you feel into your body, you feel a sense of strength imparted from the crystal's energy that gives you will and determination to follow through with any ideas that resonate with your heart, that will allow you to physically express your passion and your purpose in the world. So being aware of all of this, you know it's time to return, and you feel yourself sitting in the chair. You feel your body supported by the ground and the chair, and you become aware of the sounds around you, and you're breathing. You may be taking a few deep breaths and start to move your hands and your feet to reorient yourself back in the here and now. Maybe take a big deep stretch. Really feel yourself in your body. And when you're ready, filled with wisdom and insight, with self-acceptance, and with determination, open your eyes.